peace, only war.
What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. We're doing a video for you guys today about the WazDakka Gutsmech. This will be the third video we're doing with him, just because we just got the points. So him updating the points kind of changes a lot of things. I was hoping he'd be 150 or less. He is more than the Tau battlesuit unit that came out that was fucking busted, but he's still pretty good. We're going to be talking about a list specifically to give you an idea of what I'm going to be doing. I've been running Cult of Speed for a GT now, and 2 RTTs and a GT. We came in second with the GT with Cult of Speed. It's been doing really well. We're going to make a list to fit him into my Cult of Speed list and see if it's going to be worth it, or if we should just kind of keep the way it is. So we'll get into that. If you guys are new to the channel, appreciate clicking on the video. Wouldn't be doing this without my Patreons. There's a lot coming up in 11th edition, a lot of videos, tactic reports, all that stuff. Leave in the comment below what you're super excited the most about WazDakka Gutsmech, and we'll go over it in the comments below. And if you guys want to support the channel, the best way to support it is Patreons, as well as getting this merch right here. Whole bunch of new designs. We are actually working on about 10 more designs, so they're constantly updating. We do have mccauley on a shirt as well. He is freaking badass. But yeah, if you guys like these designs, click on the description below. Go buy a shirt. They're sick. Come up to me at a GT, show me the shirt. I'll give you something. Appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into the video, and then we'll be back after the sponsors. All right, guys, thanks for clicking on the video. If you guys want to support the channel, stay tuned towards the end of the video where we'll go over all of this stuff, as well as any links in the description below for laser lines, shirts, and gear is in all the description. So stay tuned towards the end and enjoy the video. All right, guys, you've all seen him already. We just got released the 175 point value. I think it's pretty expensive, honestly. You got to compare it to other units. So you have the Forge Fiend now at like 170 points. Really nothing in Orcs is 175 points besides the Flyers. Like the big-ass Flyer is 175 points. Boom, Flash, Blast Jet is 175 points. A Squeakhog boys unit, 4 of them is 150 points. You have the Morkanaut is 280. Commandos full 10-man unit 120. The Kill Rig 155 points, so he's more than a fucking Kill Rig. I hope he's not on the same base size as the Kill Rig. That'd be insane. Gorgonaut, Squigoth. Yeah, so I mean he's more than all the Flyers besides the 75.1. But he basically, I was thinking about his points trade. So you can basically trade a Commandos unit and another 50-point unit to try and sub them out. So Commandos might be hit or miss in most of our lists. Commandos do so well with the secondary game building lists, because you can start 5 in the center to try and deny area denial or go do area denial. You can screen out with them pretty easily. They're great for cleanse, like turn 1 secondaries, but 11th edition is just completely changes the game. You're going to basically build a list you're building a list based off how you want the game to be played. So we might not need all of those secondary units. We might not need the Commandos. We might not need Boss Necrot. Like, we might only need units that can go kill shit or steal objectives. Like, that might be what we're gearing towards. So that trade for the Commandos being 120 points might be an equal trade for WazDakka Gutsmech, who's going to be a lot more survivable all over the board, almost every single game, can slap hard as hell and take a beating back as well. So that's where you got to think about, am I going to be trading this guy for other units that have been working well for me? If you just flat out trade Boss Necrot and Commandos, that's 195 points. You still have 20 points for upgrades. That could be a good trade for you. So bunch of different ideas. So let's get into it. WazDakka, I mean, speed 14 alone is like one of the fastest units we have in Orcs. Toughness 8, really tough. 3-up, 4-up. 4-up invuln. Everybody was saying on the live stream where it's just like very rare. So having a 4-up invuln besides Gazgul Thraka is kind of nuts. So 10 wounds. So one more than the War Trike. Leadership 6, which is also very good for orcs, and OC 3. So all good stats across the board. Deadly Demise, he actually has a Deadly Demise because he is a vehicle. He's a vehicle and mounted. So any keywords that will proc off both, proc off this guy. He's got Smoke, which also could be really good in 11th edition because him gaining cover, he's already low on, but if they do happen to get within 12 inches, he's going to get cover. Hopefully, if you can't see his whole base, and they actually give cover, which is -1 ballistic skill, and smoking at the same time. So spend that 1 CP. He's going to be -1 ballistic skill and smoke, so you're going to be able to hit on 5s, and then he's T8, so winning on 3s. Yeah, that's 4 of involved save, so he's going to be really hard to track down, honestly. And then no grenades. I saw that first. But at the start of the command phase, this model can regain D3 lost wounds, which I believe if 11th edition stays the same, then you'll be able to do these off the table. Like any rezzing unit, like a apothecary or something like that, they can res off the table specifically. So this guy, if he gets picked up, he's going to be able to res off the table when he comes back down. And then in your command phase, select one of the abilities, and then last until your next command phase. So let's go over this command phase real quick. This unit is eligible to declare a charge in turn which advanced or fell back. So in Speed Freaks, not really going to be needing this one. So you can basically pick the other two almost every single time. But in every other detachment, if you want to be bringing this guy, he can basically advance or fall back and charge. He can't eligible to declare a charge. Right, so you can't shoot when you fall back, but at least you can advance and shoot and charge because he's got assault on his weapons, which is really cool. But at least you can fall back and charge. So in your command phase, if there's now within engage range of one of my units, you can remove from the battlefield and place it in strategic reserves. So you can do this turn 1 because he does have deep strike. So him being able to deep strike means you can deep strike turn 1 anywhere on the table and get picked up. So at the end of your opponent's in your command phase, you just pick him up, bring him back down. Not at the end of your opponent's turn, which is kind of better. Yeah, because this just says in your command phase at the start. Okay, so start of your command phase, you heal. And then in your command phase, so anytime in your command phase, if this unit is not engaged range, you can pick them up on the battlefield and put in strategic reserves. And then in the reserve step of your turn, you can basically deep strike them down anywhere. So that's really good. Just basically pick them up in your turn, bring them back down, shoot something, pick them up, bring them back down, shoot something, pick them up, save them in your turn, in your other opponent's turn, rapid them, and then charge. Or just fucking bring them down because speed 14. So you bring them down, set them in a position where like you want to be able to charge next turn, and then next turn auto advance 6 right here. Add 6 to the move characteristics of the model unit. Can move through terrain features, which is nuts. I mean, you could charge through terrain features. Wait, models in the unit can move through terrain models and terrain features. Yeah, so pretty sure you can just move and charge through terrain features. So you can't block this guy out really anywhere. Yeah, this dude is insane. So I think he's worth 175 points, honestly. Like, getting all of those built in, or basically once per command phase, is just nuts. Model's cool as hell, too. Not only that, but not bringing Gaz feels kind of feel bad. Most other lists, you're probably going to be bringing Gaz. But if you don't want to bring Gaz and you want this guy to be your warlord, you're going to have bikes be battle line. Meaning you can bring 36 bikes, which we are in the process of getting 18 more bikes. So I already have 18 bikes with our Speed Freaks list. The other Speed Freak list we made, which we're going to go over, is going to have 33 to 36 bikes in it, with this guy being the warlord. So just imagine, I think we did the math. It was like 195 wounds with 36 bikes, 18 Coptas, this guy, and 1 War Trike. Let's pull that up. Okay, math. So 36 bikes times 3. Plus there's a knob with 4 wounds, so that's 6. So plus 6 extra wounds. Plus this guy has 10 wounds. Plus 9 from the War Trike. 133 plus 18 times 4, because 4 wounds for the kaptas, 600. Okay. So 18 times 4 plus 133. Yeah, 133 equals 205 wounds. Yeah. So 205 wounds they have to chew through during a WA with a 5 invuln save on everybody. And if it's cold with speed, you can have a 4 invuln save on your Koptas and 5 up built in essentially for all your bugs for 1 CP. 6 up invuln built in, and just a bajillion wounds. So 205 wounds minimal with 1 War Trike, this guy, 36 bikes, and 18 Koptas. I don't know what the points are going to be in 11th edition or when the new book comes out, or if there's going to be 6 bikes. So don't quote me on if you're going to need 36 bikes or not. But we're going to be running it this Friday. So in 2 days from now, I'll be running 3 battle reports. 2 of them are going to be orcs. 1 of them is going to be this new detachment with 36 bikes. So stay tuned for that. We might do it live. We might not. Leave it in a comment below if you want it live or not. If we get enough likes or comments, I might do it live. But yeah, so that is something that we have to test out. And then let's go over the weapons really quick. One of the strats, I'm old school and actually printed out the fucking cheat sheets. So one of the strats is wrong. This one is +1 damage characteristic and lance. So he already has lance built into his main thing right here. But we did the math. If him by himself with that detachment goes into a knight and you shoot with one of the strats, it's like +2 strength to your guns. So he goes to 1 strength 12, AP2, 3 damage, a shit ton of strength 8, AP2, 2 damage, with sustain hits 1, hitting on 4s. Sure. He's a vehicle, so you can actually make him hit on 3s with a mech. But yeah, that's a ton of shots just built in right there. And when he charges and uses that strat, lance on all of his weapons. So the extra attack will be on the wall, like strength 4, 2 damage. And then you have lance at 7 attacks, strength 11 with lance. 3 damage goes to 4 damage. And then 6 attacks, strength 6, AP1, 2 damage. So it's 6, 2 damage. Or sorry, yeah, 6, 2 damage, 7, 4 damage, and then 1, 2 damage. And then all of this included in shooting. I think when I did the average for the damage, it's 27 damage. Now, how many wounds does a knight have? That's just this guy. That's not including anything else going to the knight. So this guy getting the advance off, the shooting, the charging, even a tank shock if you really wanted to. If you really wanted to kill that knight solo, just to say you did it, you could basically solo a knight for 175 points. Sure. That's awesome. So that's why we're going to be testing this guy out. And we're not going into knights. We're going into demons. So I know demons have 4 pinball saves, but they're very swingy. So maybe we can kill a demon with just this guy. Who knows? That again, that's gonna be on Friday. So yeah, this guy with that is gonna be nuts. Let's get into what you guys probably clicked on the video for, which is the list. I will do a list example for my new Speed Freaks list. And then the other list for the new enhance or the new detachment is gonna be coming up in its own separate video. Okay, so stay tuned for that if you guys are Patreons. It goes up on Patreon first. That supports the channel. And you get coaching from myself or another Dirtbag coach one-on-one through Discord. So if you guys want to head over to that and check that out, it comes out way before YouTube. And if you guys are members, you guys will get it on YouTube after it hits Patreon, before everybody else. So if you guys want to support the channel, of course, hit the subscribe, do all the like stuff. But support us by actually supporting us so we can bring out more content daily to you guys with the Dirtbag Nation. So let's get into the list. All right, here's the list. This is, again, an example of what my Cult of Speed it might be looking like practicing for a GT coming up. We haven't decided yet. You guys can let me know. Do you want to see Cult of Speed again with this guy? Do you want to see the new detachments? Do you want to see freebooters? Do you want to see the new kill rig detachment that looks fucking sick? Or do you want to see something like Dread Mob or old school like that? Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. So, Cult of Speed. You guys all know the strats. You guys all know what it does. Boss Snickrot, still really good. We're going to be testing out because we're playing 10th edition, not 11th edition. 11th edition might change, but 10th edition, Boss Snickrot, every list. Def Killer Wartrike. He's got the WazDakka, which helped out actually a lot during the GT, especially against the World Eater player. I would basically move up 18, shoot, move back 6. If he comes within 9, I can just move back 6 again. So basically just fucking flying all over the table with the 1 unit of the Wartrikes. So that enhancement for 10 points, so good. So I didn't think it was going to be as good, but it is so good on this guy. We have a weird boy we're testing out. So this list, I think we have 33 bikes. I could get rid of the weird boy and add another 3 bikes, which I could test out, but I think the weird boy in the green tide helped out a ton to maneuver a 10-man boys unit all over the table. So he's going to be joined a 10-man boys unit to make the home field sticky on turn 1, get picked up, hopefully make the expansion sticky, get picked up, make another unit sticky. So like they're just hopping all over the table, doing actions and making stuff sticky mainly. So that is what the weird boy is going to be there for again, or 3 more bikes. I think the utility piece is better than the 3 extra bikes. Zodgrad, because if you guys don't know me, I fucking love Zodgrad. Zodgrad should be in every single list. Zodgrad with 20 Gretchen. Go watch my video on it. Really good. Every list. So good. So Zodgrad with 20 Gretchen. Again, this was my Cult of Speed. I took out Gaz. I took out the Pain Boy and the extra 10 boys. I took all that out, and I added the new guy for 175 points and the weird boy. Yeah, that's mainly what I added. So that was the sub. And I think commandos. I don't know if commandos are in this one. 3 Defcopters because they did most of the damage in every game. So if they die too early, you're going to lose the game. You want them later in the game, and you want them to kind of like push in the second rank after all the bikes are moving up and contesting everything. And then we have Gretchen. So we have the 20 Gretchen with Zod. We have 10 Gretchen in the backfield. And then we have another 10 Gretchen for East Bumblefuck. That extra 40 points, I don't know if there's anything else I can add instead of them. I guess I don't really need a mech because there's no really vehicles. Yeah, like the extra... All right, so commandos are not in this list as well. So I took commandos out as well. Yeah, so the extra 40 points, nothing really to add. Like the mech is 45 points, so I can't even add a mech. So we just added an extra 10 Gretchen. So we technically have 20 Gretchen running around. The extra 10 could be expansion, could be in reserves, just walking on or rapiding onto an objective. Like it can do a lot of stuff. Like it can screen out still in 10th. So then we have the shock. This guy was really cool too. He can't advance and do actions, but he can advance and like get on a point and just kind of like wait a turn. He can get behind enemy lines. He can advance and shoot with his precision gun. But yeah, this guy is he's such a big base, and then he can also during the wall advance and actually charge into combat because he's got like 5 attacks, 7-1-2 in melee, which is really cool. He's got saw blades on the front of his vehicle. So yeah, this guy is still really good in. I took him out in the other detachment because he doesn't have advance and charge. He has advance and shoot, but like his uppy downy ability is way better than having to move in a straight line. Him having to move in a straight line as a vehicle is going to be really tough with that big base. So he's not in that other detachment, but this detachment he's still good because he can advance, get picked up, and brought back down somewhere else. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full squads and 1 min squad. So the min squad is just going to be kind of there to push up and do an early action or screen a little bit. Again, they're just going to kind of like move forward, advance, D6 inches, go screen block, go get area denial, go steal an objective, go do whatever. That 3-man unit's just there to be chaff. Because we're going to lose commandos, so we're not going to be able to do stuff turn 1 as easily. So they're kind of there just to like go do something. The other 5-mans, the other 2 might be in reserve. So these 2 are going to be in reserves off the table, maybe 3 units off the table. These 2 are the extra unit that we didn't have before. So these 2 units have to screen, move, block, do whatever, but they have to basically be a second rank. So after turn 2, you can basically walk them in a very defensive position. So that way you can either wah on turn 3, you can rapid 1 and then wah, or you can like kind of come on, shoot during the wah and be kind of in a defensive position with the 5-up invuln save. Plus, you can also come on kind of as far forward as possible, and if they move within 9, you can just push even further and screen out further. That's another way to kind of like move block most of the board. You can screen really well with this list, and if you rapid them or bring them on, and they plan on like, yeah, I think if you rapid them on, and then on their turn they do whatever, and then on your turn you basically just YOLO as far forward as possible, screening out, and then on their turn, if they end within 9 of you at all, you can push out even further and screen out their deep strikes again. So you can basically screen out the whole board with that one unit, at one extra unit coming on. So that's kind of the idea with the extra bikes, is they're just there to kind of push out, push further, have extra shots, extra melee, extra 2OC, extra bodies, extra wounds to go have fun. So that's what these guys are going to be in reserves. You might have 3 in reserves, but you're also going to have the bikes or the coptas in reserve. So I always deep struck 1 at least. If I'm playing layout 6 or some crazy layout that I can't deploy everything, I'll deep strike both of them. And I'll use one of the rapids for one of the the coptas. Because then they can like deep strike in the backfield and then go advance and go do something. So if you have 2 of them against a melee army, you might start all 3 of them on the table, or at least 2 on the table, and then going against like another shooting army, you might deep strike them just to kind of get that. But Def Coptas in Speed Freaks is honestly, I think, better than them being in the other detachment, because you can Speed Freaks, you can increase the strength characteristic of shooting. So they go up to strength 11 rockets, which is pretty good on all of them. So if you really want to bring down like a knight or a big tank or something like that, you're going to be able to shoot at something with a bike, spend a CP, and then all the rockets can shoot into it to get strength 11 rockets, which is pretty cool. What else? +1 damage, so all the damage charging in it could be damage 2 with Lance. So it's like 30, it's 7 times 42 attacks, hitting on 3s, AP 0 though, but Lance. So hitting on 3s, strength 7 with Lance, and then 2 damage. So they can actually fucking murder something. Anything with 3-up saves. And then benefit of cover, they don't have any smoke, I don't think. And then they can uppy downy. So any of your opponent's fight phase, you can bring them off the table and then deep strike them. So Coptas in the other detachment are going to be just as good as they are in this detachment. But this detachment, they get sustained 2. They get the lethals on 5s. But the sustained 2 hitting on 5s just kind of explode sometimes. So you roll a shit ton of dice with blast and explode. Now in this detachment, there's no sustain or lethals. So you might get away with the other gun. I was running 6 rockets on all of them. Now I might only run 4 rockets and 2 custom blasters, because the 2 custom blasters have 6 shots guaranteed instead of D3, and then you're still strength 11, AP 2 or 3 with D6 damage. So that potentially could go off. And you can also do anti-monster, anti-vehicle 4+. Yeah, so like there's no sustain or lethal in that list, but in this one, I'm still going to go with the rockets because of the sustain 2 if I'm within 9, and then the lethals on 5s. So I think the rockets on this, and the other one I might try the custom blasters. I really like this with the Weird Boy. Only 1 War Trike, and then this is only 100 or 1825. So the extra 175 points is for WazDakka. So that's why we're a little bit low. Yeah, so WazDakka in this to kind of start on the table, uppy downy every turn, and go do something, and then just be super annoying. So this we're going to be testing out soon, maybe on Monday. We'll test this out. But on Friday, we'll be getting into the new list, which we'll go over in a little bit. So guys, let me know in the comments below. What are you excited for about WazDakka? What kind of lists are you testing them out in? What do you want to test them out in? And also Speed Freaks or the new Speed Freak attachment. Which one? Which one do you think is going to be the best? Which one's going to come out on top? We already showed that Speed Freaks Cult of Speed is very good. Came in second place. Check out the GT videos coming up. They're already on Patreon, but they're coming up on YouTube and members. If you guys want to support the channel, head over to Patreon. If you guys want this merch, go check out the merch. The shirts are updating daily. Go get mccauley. mccauley almost sold out because so many people bought it already. But mccauley, Gaz, Cypher, all this shit. So guys, really appreciate it. Good luck, and we'll see you in another video soon. All right, guys, thanks for sticking towards the end of the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the links in the description below, which we'll go over. But these right here, we have 3D prints of Cypher, Tech Priest, Phobo Libby, Combi Libby, Lieutenant, Calidus, Codiez, and the Lord of Contagion. All those are up for sale. Message me on Discord. All these widgets, the 6-inch, 2-inch, 3-inch, 1-inch, they pop out. Those are up for sale. The 9-inch widget, the 1 CP token, where you guys can keep track of the CP every single game. The token markers for Chaos and Grey Knights, they're poker chips. Those are really good for sticky objectives. And then also the wound gauges and the fuck you and fuck me tokens are up for sale as well. And we have a new sponsor, Snot Goblin Terrain. They are really, really cool. What's great about them is you can customize them for any layout. So if you run a Games Workshop layout, or if you run WTC layout, you can run it that way. And the best part, it's super hard plastic, not going to break on you. And also it's all fully painted. So check on the link below if you guys want to check these guys out. We use them in our streams and they look super awesome on the stream, but it's really good to travel into all your stores and bring them with you. So check those guys out. Then we still have 3D6 Wargaming, where if you guys want some custom templates, you guys can click on these. And then our new and improved Rexar lasers, laser lights with the Dirtbag logo on them. These guys are at a lot of local GTs, especially in the Texas area, but these lines are, or these lasers are rechargeable. So definitely be picking this up. I'm going to be getting sent one of these so I can show you guys on the live stream and stuff like this. But you guys get the Dirtbags and the lasers rechargeable, so highly recommend the Rexar lasers in the description below. Look at this. Look at that line. It is so good. And it's rechargeable. At the top, it's got the USB. Just plug it right in. Good to go. This shit is legit. And lastly, guys, the merch store. This I love seeing at GTs. When you see it across the room, you see your own logo, which is so cool. It's the red, white, and blue. We have the hats as well. They're all flex fit with the Dirtbags logo on the back. I just love wearing backwards hats. But all of these are available in the Printify shop. It's print to order, so you can get all these shirts, different sizes, different colors. We also have the old school stuff. We have the Nurgling. We have mugs, which you can fit your entire hand in, and some of the Grey Knight logos as well. So let me know what I'm missing. You can message me on Discord, but stay tuned. If you guys are interested in the Patreon, that'll come up last. So appreciate it, guys, and let's keep it going. What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. If you guys are interested in joining the Dirtbag Nation over at patreon.com, you get a bunch of perks. What we did in 2024 was we really expanded. I had traveled a ton and I played my ass off in 40k. Right now, we're ranked #1 best player in the United States on ITC rankings. We were the #1 Chaos Space Marine player in the world this year in 2024. 2 years ago, we got ranked #1 Grey Knight player in the world, and this year we're probably going to go into Death Guard, hopefully when the new Codex comes out, or Emperor's Children. But you guys, if you guys want that head coach or that coach always in your corner, just to ask questions, bounce ideas off, that's what the competitive Dirtbag and the Dirtbag Nation is all about. If you guys want to support the channel, you head over to patreon.com. You can join the Just a Car tab, which is $5 a month. You guys get access to the Discord Patreon tab. You have to be a patron to get into that Discord, and also I'm always there. All the other coaches are there. Basically, it's just such a good community over on Discord that you guys get specific access to it that only Patreons can get. If you guys want to bump that up, the competitive Dirtbag tier, you guys get to message me or another Grandmaster or another Dirtbag coach over the Dirtbag Nation to add unlimited questions, list ideas, list reviews, and bounce ideas off of. That's what having a coach in your corner is all about. If you guys want to bump up to the Grandmaster tier, that tier you get every perk under the sun. So basically you get access to Discord, you get one-on-one coaching, you get a call once a month if you guys would like to go over any RTTs coming up, any GTs coming up, any list reviews live over Discord chat, and also a special perk that Grandmasters get if you guys want any video suggestions like we do all the time with these table setup that we just upgraded thanks to the Patreons. You guys get suggestions or battle reports you want to see specifically played live by a coach or myself on the next battle report, or a live battle report coming up on the Patreon. So you guys get obviously first access to all the videos. We post them first on patreon.com, but there's just a ton of benefits to having a professional coach that plays this game all the time at the very, very high competitive level in your corner at all times. And that's really what the Dirtbag Nation is all about, getting you guys better at 40K, the basics, and being good in your community. So if you guys want to support the channel, I really appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you guys in 2024, 2025. I am super stoked for, super excited for. We really want to get a bigger studio going. That is going to be my focus in 2025, is really growing the community on YouTube and Patreon specifically. So thank you so much for 2024, all my Patreons. If you guys are interested in joining and want that coach in your corner, head over to patreon.com and support the channel. Appreciate it.